Hello, investors. Hello, viewers. I greet you all from wherever you're watching me from. And today I will be discussing the Moniya Iseyin Expressway. Properties located along the Moniya Iseyin Expressway. My humble opinion, my honest opinion, what I think, what I see, and the truth about properties located along the Moniya Iseyin Expressway. And if you are an investor and you're thinking of investing on properties along the Moniya Iseyin Expressway, this video is for you. So please watch this video till the end. And if today is your first time of coming across my channel, this is a channel where we discuss everything real estate. A channel where we provide you with safe, secured, profitable real estate investment. So please consider subscribing. Click the subscription button, click the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever we post new videos on this channel. And so today I'll be discussing my honest opinion, the truth, and what I see about the Moniya Iseyin Expressway. And so that location, Moniya Iseyin Expressway, is calm and serene. Driving along that axis is very enjoyable. You could see a few military checkpoints along that Moniya Iseyin Expressway. So it means that the area is not just serene and calm. The serenity is not just 100%. The area is also secured. You understand? And so my number two opinion is that the location is not too far from town, and it's also not too far from major establishments like the ICC, the International Conference Center, the IITA, which is a major research institute, and also the King's International College, and the University of Ibadan, and the Ojo Bus Terminal, the Obafemi Awolowo train station. All these establishments are within the same circumference, and they're just less than a 10 to 15 minutes drive to the Moniya Iseyin Expressway, and that shows that this area has prospect. It shows that that location has prospect. It's not too far from the major establishments. And also, number three, what I noticed is that most of the lands selling along the Moniya Iseyin Expressway are directly facing the express. And we know that most lands that are directly facing the express has a higher market value. So most of the lands selling along that Moniya Expressway are directly facing the express, and that's a good prospect for such location. And so number four, I'm still in shock that I noticed that most of the property, when I did my search, most of the property facing the express along that Moniya Iseyin Expressway, most of them are free from government acquisition. I'm not saying that all of them are free from government acquisition, but most of the ones I did my search, they are free from government acquisition. But if you're buying properties along that axis, I will still advise that you carry out due diligence and search to check if the property is free from government acquisition so that your fees will not be burned. But the research I did, when I did my search, I noticed that the ones I checked are actually free from government acquisition compared to Lagos. Most properties facing the express in Lagos are, most of them are mostly committed. But I'm in shock that the ones I did along the Moniya Expressway, a lot of them are free from government acquisition compared to Lagos, where you have lands facing the express that are already committed. Most of them are government land. But this side, most of them are free. I think maybe the government is trying to encourage people to come and invest along that axis, but you still need to carry out your due diligence when buying properties on those axes. You understand? So most of them are free from government acquisition, but please try and carry out your due diligence when buying properties on those axes. Very, very much, very, very important. And also, number five, I noticed that my number five opinion, I noticed that most of the lands on that axis directly facing the express are very much affordable and they're very cheap. You can see lands ranging from 300,000, 500,000, 700,000, 800,000, all inclusive. That is very much affordable for a land that is directly facing the express. You at a land that is not that just about 10 to 15 minutes drive to the major town. So I think those lands along that axis are very much affordable. If you have the funds, these are places I would advise that you buy land in acres along those axes because they are very much affordable compared to Lagos, where you have land that are along the land that are just maybe less than 10 to 15 minutes drive to major locations. You see that they'll be very much expensive. At least they'll be ranging from, if it was Lagos, those lands will be ranging from at least 10 million and 15 million and above. So along this axis, most of the lands there are very much affordable. Facing the express, selling for 300,000. I mean, that's very much affordable. 700,000, 500,000, 800,000 all inclusive. All those are very much affordable. So if you have the funds, that is the best place to invest. You understand? Those lands are pretty much affordable and they are strategically located facing the expressway. And also, number six, what I noticed is that most of the lands facing the express along the Moniya Iseyin Expressway are all owned by most of Lagos developers. About 70 to 80% of most of the land facing that express are owned by Lagos developers. Imagine, you could see all of them, they are all on that axis. You see them on that Moniya Iseyin Expressway. It means that they're actually seeing something. That is why they are all moving towards the Moniya Iseyin Expressway. And that's a signal to show that if you have funds, that is one of the best place to invest because lands there are very much accessible and they are very much affordable. And so finally, this is the best time to invest on properties along that axis because very soon most of these Lagos developers will start developing their properties on those axes and they will start increasing the price of properties on those axes. And also, most of the properties on those axes are directly facing the express. You see properties now that you can see properties that are directly facing the express that have a higher market value because very soon those properties will no longer be available. You now have to drive 5 to 10 minutes drive before getting to the expressway. So now that you can still see properties that are directly facing the expressway, this is the best time to key in. And also perfecting your title, since most of the lands there have a freeholder's title. So it's easy to perfect your land title to a C of O. You understand? Now in Ibadan, perfecting land titles are very much easy compared to Lagos State where the population is much. You understand? So when people start rushing down to this area, when the crowd is becoming too much, very soon getting a C of O will be a Herculean tax. So now that it's pretty much affordable, now that it's very easy to perfect your title to a C of O, and so in my humble opinion, this is the best time to invest in properties along the Moniya Iseyin Expressway. This is the best time to invest because if you snooze, you would miss out. Now that people are moving towards that direction, this is the best time to buy in acres, buy in hectares, buy more than one plot if you have the funds to invest. Because William Penn said, find out where people are going, buy the land before they get there. So this is my humble opinion. So thank you for watching this video to the end. See you next time. Bye.